Welcome learners to this session of UG BA Honors English Part 2, Paper 3 class. The topic today is, we'll be discussing a note on Shakespeare's conception of tragedy. Shakespearean tragedy is not based on any theory, nor did it care to follow the pattern set by the ancient theory of the dramatic art. It is basically homespun, made up of the elements taken from mysteries and moralities, from the Greek and possibly Seneca, and fused into unity by the shaping power of a most powerful imagination as the vision of life that experience had forced upon Shakespeare. That vision seems to have arisen out of a sense of the mystery of human life, where evil and good are strangely blended, where hopefulness vanishes into the stream of life to nothingness. Thus, in his tragedy, he establishes upon a human personality full of prospects that might have achieved great heights, but did not due to some strange perchance. Dr. A.C. Bradley, in his book called Shakespearean Tragedy, articulates the fundamental principles of Shakespeare's tragic vision. The most important of these are two: tragedy proceeds from character, through the role played by chance or fate is not denied. Secondly, Shakespeare's tragedy describes two kinds of conflicts, the outward and the inward. Of these, the latter, the inner conflict, is by far the more important one. It is by placing his hero in the grip of spiritual conflict that Shakespeare creates the human interest, which is the distinctive quality of his tragedies. Not that he has any ready-made solution for this problem. No philosophy can solve this mystery. While reading the plays, we do surmise that there are certain forces in the background which, working independently, might not have led to any catastrophe, but collectively make it only too unavoidable. The first of this is what Aristotle calls a fatal flaw in character, or, as some prefer to say, tragic error. With all their goodness, there is a strange perversity of unreason, a blind spot that makes them mistake the most obvious. How could Macbeth, with his imagination so sharp and clear sighted, so strangely confuse the fatality that faced him? That is what the Greeks attributed to hubris, the working of a blind infatuation, and it helps to deepen the sense of pity, which is essential to tragedy. Allied to this in a mysterious style is the strange mischance of circumstance. Things happen at the psychological moment which has the effect of fading the vision of the tragic protagonist. He is caught up between double mindedness, just when the utmost clarity of perception and decisiveness in action is demanded of him. This seems like the mischievous trespassing of some unsympathetic power of the gods that make him their sport, or a destiny that weaves its net around him, spider like, until it is too late to make a breakthrough. The victim, blinded by his own preoccupation, thinks he is a free agent, working out his own will in the way he thinks best. But those outside the turmoil of events deny the existence of free will and see only an impassioned victim of some power external to him and beyond him. Shakespeare holds the balance even between destiny and free will, and it is this capacity, the artist's capacity of being in uncertainties, mystery, doubts, without any chase after fact and reason, that Keats called negative capability, which is a supreme quality in Shakespeare's tragedy. He is able to rest in a sort of half knowledge, which is the source of the mystery that underlines tragedy. That's all for this session. Thank you.